Okay, I'd like to show you how this infographic was created. First, we need to use Photoshop. We're going to open up a new file. I'm going to change this to a US paper size. And we're going to go landscape, so change that to 11 by 8.5. Okay, so now we have our workspace. Usually with this stuff, we need to show our grid. And we're going to place an image of a $10 bill onto this workspace. So place that on. And then I'm going to count out 10 big blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to hold down the shift key and drag it till it fills 10 blocks in length. So check that: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, click away, press enter. That places a bill. Unfortunately, I can't cut and paste with the marquee tool at this stage, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to file and open a new file, and again have it as the 11 by 8.5. And what we're going to do is change windows under the view. Say window, go to the first one. We're going to use a marquee tool to select everything from it. We're going to go edit, copy, and go to the other one that we just created and go edit, paste. Okay, so we have our bill here. Now the data we're going to use to split up this $10 bill is based on some Revenue Canada information. So it's on this website, and so here are the numbers. And we want to go from typically, it might be good to go from small to large. So we have 3 cents, two at 3 cents, and two at 4 cents. Now, since there's 10 of these, each of these little blocks is therefore 2.5, because this would be 10, and so 4 times 2.5 gives me 10. So the little blocks are 2.5, and we need 3, so using the marquee tool, I'm going to draw that, and at 2.5 that's close to 3, so I let go of the mouse. You can arrow it over with the arrow key a bit, so notice it's a little past the 2.5, so that's my estimate for 3. And actually, because my bill is a little too far to the left, I'm going to back it off a bit. I go edit, cut, then I go edit, paste, and then notice it makes another layer. I'm going to use the selection tool and move this guy up there. Okay, I actually can move, okay, and then I go back to layer 1 and move this $10 bill to the edge. And I need to cut another 3. I use the rectangle marquee tool again, and you estimate that a bit, move it a little over, because it, again, one block's 2.5, so a little over would be 3, so edit, cut, and edit, paste, and then you can use the selection tool to move it over. So you keep on repeating this process, and then go back to layer 1, move this to the edge, okay, and then the next one's 4, so you use the rectangular marquee tool again, and then that'd be 5, because 2 of those blocks is 5. Okay, and so you back it off a bit to get 4. So edit, cut, edit, paste. So again, I think you can see the process as we cut and paste this bill. You also go back to the first layer, you move your bill to the edge for a reference point, and you can use a keyboard to get the fine motions or zoom in. I tend to just use a keyboard. And then I have to cut another 4 out. Okay, so I make the rectangle, I back it up because 2 of those little squares is 5, so I back it up a bit to get 4, and edit, cut, edit, paste. Okay, so that's the first part, to cut these things up. Now, once you're ready, have everything all divided, you need to export this and put it into Illustrator. So I'm just going to leave it at this stage and just go here, save this. Actually, you want to save your PSD file, and so give it whatever name you want. Okay, and then we're going to file save as a PNG file. And actually, before we do that, you might be able to actually crop crop it in Photoshop. So I have this, I think they have image, they have crop there. So that's cropping inside Photoshop, and then we're going to file, um, save as. I'm going to save it as a bitmap file. So I'm going to change this to PNG, wherever it is, PNG, and save it there. Click OK. Notice that I crop after and then save the PNG file. I don't want to save it as a PSD file because I like having it big to have that workspace area. Okay, so I'm going to close that, and then we're going to open Illustrator. So that's done with that. I know I should have said no there, because I want to maintain a workspace. Anyways, I'm going to go to Illustrator and finish off the infographic. So Illustrator is a vector program. Typically, that's what you need to do an infographic.